Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about some of the must-have Legion characters for awesome bonuses. Now, let me just show you my Legion grid real quick. We're going to be talking about some of the least important character bonuses to the most important ones. So, as you can see on the bottom right-hand side under member bonuses of my Legion, you see a bunch of stats, critical rate, luck, Minion Duration, crit damage, cooldown, boss damage, IED, crit rate, crit damage, EXP, and all of these other bonuses. All of these are very nice to have and they will increase your range. So today we're going to be talking about what characters you should be training first and what characters you should be focusing later on. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna rank them from least important to most important. The first one that we have here is Phantom. Phantom gives a bonus of Meso obtained plus 4%. And 4% Meso obtained is quite nice once you start getting to the end game levels of farming. And because there are very few sources of Meso obtained, so having that 4% in your Legion will definitely help. And obviously the percentage increases and decreases based on how many levels you have on a specific character. So for Phantom, if it's level 200, you'll get 4%. 250, I believe you'll get 6%. Correct me if I'm wrong. And for lower levels like 140, you'll get 3%. This applies to other characters as well, but I'm just using this as the example because this is the first character we're talking about. Now, a second Legion bonus that I want to talk about is Minion Duration, and this is on the bottom of the list because there aren't a lot of classes with summons. There are actually very few. Corsair being one of them, Kaiser's being another, Night Lord also has their own little summon. So this Minion Duration helps a lot for training, and especially for Lucid Souls. Any class with summons would definitely find this character helpful. It doesn't really do much to increase your range, but it does help quite a bit in terms of farming. Now for our third one, we have a Mechanic, and Mechanic gives buff duration, and it's quite a bit actually. At level 200, you get 20% worth of buff duration. This helps classes like Kaiser, helps classes like Lumi, because they have very important final damage buffs, such as Kaiser's Final Transformation and Lumi's Equilibrium, I think it's called. So having buff duration is very class dependent and it will apply to the overall damage output of your character, and it's something that's definitely useful but extremely class dependent. Now the next one we're going to talk about is main stat. And for main stat, we're talking about like strength, dex, int, luck. For strength, we have Hero, Paladin, Buccaneer, Cannoneer, Thunderbreaker, Xenon, Kaiser, Adele, and Arc. For dex classes, we have Bowmaster, PathFinder, Wind Archer, Xenon, Angelic Buster, and Kain, which I do not have on my Legion yet. For int, we have Ice Lightning Mage, Bishop, Blaze Wizard, Luminous, Battle Mage, Illium, Lara, which has not released into GMS yet, but it is in KMS, and Kinesis. For luck, we have Shadower, Dual Blade, which is also known as Bowmaster, Nightwalker, Xenon, Cadena, and Hoyoung. Hey guys, if you're finding this video helpful, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep making videos like this. After you get all of the main stats done, what you want to do is have the skill cooldown member bonus, and that comes from Mercedes. And I believe the skill cooldown member bonus affects even 5th jobs. So just an FYI, it is a pretty useful skill because it does increase your overall damage per minute. And after that, you can get another little special member bonus, and that is from Wild Hunter right here. And this gives you a percentage chance to deal extra percentage damage. So this is pretty useful in bossing, as well as, I guess, maybe even training, but mostly just in bossing. It's quite a nice member bonus to have. The next one we're going to talk about is IED, which basically comes from two main sources, or I should say two main characters. First is Blaster, and the other one is Beast Tamer. Next, what's more important than IED is boss damage, and that comes from two main sources as well. First, it comes from Demon Avenger, and the second comes from Kana. What's even more important than boss damage is critical damage, and critical damage comes from 3 sources: Jet, Shade, and Hayato. Following crit damage, I would argue this is even more important because of the lack of crit rate that many classes have. And to get crit rate, you have 2 main sources from Legion members: Marksman and Night Lord. Finally, I would say this is probably one of the most important ones of all, because we all train and we need to get EXP, and that is Zero. For Zero, it increases your EXP by 12%, which is basically a EXP accumulation potion, and that's quite a bit of bonus. And once you hit 200, it's 10%. For 250, it is 12%. You don't need to hit 250, obviously. I did it just for fun and just for the shits and giggles, but you know, 200 is definitely needed because of the 10% extra bonuses, and I don't think Zero is that hard to train to 200. So yeah, that's it for my list, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are there any classes that I missed? Are there any ones that you think should be placed ahead of the other classes? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Drop a like if you liked this video and found it helpful. As always, I will see you guys in the next video.